Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to just try out the new Patrick Star, his one size concealer. It's the Turn Up the Base Buttermilk concealer. I have his powder and I really do like it. So when I saw this concealer launched, I knew I was going to try it, and so I decided to film it. So it retails for $25. It comes in 24 shades. And I'm going to talk about it a little bit more as I apply it, but it's an all-day wear, do it all, medium to full coverage concealer that acts as the most targeted texture solver, gliding on skin like butter on toast. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do my base. I'm not going to do all of my makeup on camera today, but I wanted to at least film my base. So I'm wearing moisturizer and sunscreen as well. And guys, I'm like, all right, so this was in my favorites, the Benefit, the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. This is their Tinted Moisturizer. I have it in the shade Cinnamon. If you looked at my favorites video, I said that it had a weird color. Like the color doesn't look like it does on here. So I tried to manipulate it, but I wanted to use it today so you guys can see how it looks on. All right, so I'm going to use my Auric and Axonite before I go in with that, and I'm using the fan brush from my Sonia G Lotus collection. Now I'm a little like upset about YouTube and like my channel, because honestly guys, I don't check my subscribers. Like when I first started, I used to, like, you know, but it is what it is. I don't check it anymore. I just do my videos. I've been on here since maybe, I want to say 2017, 2018. I honestly don't remember. And all these years I've been on here, I've accumulated like a little over 3,000 subscribers. So obviously it's hard for me to get subscribers. And that's fine. But YouTube, because I went on there the other day, and like I said, I never look at it, but you know, I went into my studio, I think, to answer some comments, because I answer my comments from my studio. And if you know YouTube, you know what I'm talking about. And I saw my subscriber count drop to like 2,500. And I'm like, there's no way 500 and something people unsubscribed from my channel. I'm not trying to say, well, they can't, but I just know that they didn't. But yet at the same token, I saw the last 2 weeks, I gained 34 subscribers. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Then they claim, oh, you know, they usually round up your subscribers to an even number. So if you round up my subscribers to an even number, you should round it out to 3,000, not 2,500. And then after that, I see they push it up to 26. Some like to 2,600. And I'm like, how could they do that? And the thing with my channel, it's not very lucrative. Let me just put that out there, and I don't really care if it's against the ethics of YouTube to say that. It's not. I don't have magic links. I applied for magic links. See, this color is sort of weird, but I just love the finish of it. And I'm using the fan brush again. I don't have like magic links and stuff like that. I applied. They said I didn't have enough subscribers. I don't have enough Instagram followers. I don't interact enough with brands on Instagram, and a whole bunch of long story. And it's like, I couldn't be bothered, because I'm not like a young woman now starting out and, you know, trying to make YouTube my full-time job or anything like that. I already have a career. You know, it is what it is. But so YouTube, like I said, is not very lucrative for me. I do it for the love of it. And you know, for you guys and your support and us, just, you know, I feel like I have a bunch of friends and we talk about makeup. But if I'm already struggling to do certain things because of my subscriber count and all that stuff, why are you trying to like sabotage me, like taking subscribers away from me, and you're rounding it up and you're rounding it up to the number that you feel? It's almost like they're trying to push me off of YouTube. I swear. That's how I feel. I wished it had more yellow, but it just gives a beautiful finish. And I figured I'll use it here so you guys can see, because I spoke about it before I use the concealer. So yeah, I think YouTube is trying to like push me off of YouTube. You know, I'm a black creator. I don't really have a lot of subscribers. You know, it's not a big deal if I'm off of YouTube. That's how I feel. And so I'm thinking this is going to be like my last year on YouTube, because it's, trust me, it's getting to me. All right, so a little bit more about the concealer. So it came in this nice package, just like the powder, one size with the pink and red. So it's a matte finish, and it has caffeine, which helps visibly depuff and support skin. It has avocado and mango butters. So it's waterproof, oil controlling, uses texture solving ingredients to visibly smooth skin. The buttery coated pigments allow enough playtime for this formula to do it all. Spot treat, conceal, brighten under eyes, and shape face. It also does not cake, crease, or transfer. Now, when it comes, although I have a lot of concealers, when it comes to concealers, I am very picky, because I don't like a concealer that's going to crease on me or age me. So I got the shade Dark 3, which is described as dark with golden undertones. You guys know I love a golden undertone, and I also like a brighter under eye. So when I saw this shade, I figured, hey, this will work out for me. Now, I've swatched it already. Let me take it out of the box. Whoops. Oh, I feel like this nail want to break off. And I'm getting ready to travel next week, you know, to go home. So I'm like all over the place. So this is what the packaging looks like. I think it's so pretty. I love the red cap. I think it's so sexy, so pretty. And this is the doe foot applicator. And if you guys haven't tried this powder, I think you guys should. It's really pretty. I love the powder. This is what the applicator looks like. It has like this little, looks like a horseshoe kind of doe foot kind of applicator. And let me swatch it. So it has a nice golden undertone. And I think I did so good when I saw the golden undertone. It's so pretty. And I think it's just light enough. But look at my skin with this moisturizer, guys. And with the auric combined. Love it. This would be perfect for the colder months as well. All right, so let's go ahead. Let me see. And I read the reviews on this concealer on Sephora, and people were raving about it. So it made me even more anxious to try it. Wow, it's like, it does feel, it's, the first thing I'm getting is super, super creamy. Doesn't feel matte at all. Well, I mean, I just put it on my skin, but it just feels like super creamy. And I do like the shade. I think the shade is pretty. So I'm gonna do the usual painting my face like I'm going to war. It feels nice. It feels like cool, and my room wasn't that cool, but it just has like a cool like feel to it. And you know, for people watching my channel who say, you know, I use too much concealer, this is what I do. This is what I do. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. sponge as usual and blend it out. It's so creamy. And I think I put on enough for a full coverage, because I prefer a full coverage concealer. The faces you make, right, when you or you put makeup on. Okay, that blended out nicely, right? All right, so this is what it's looking like on. I like the color. It gave me the nice brightness that I want. It's full coverage, definitely with the amount that I put. Looks like creamy goodness on my skin. All right. And for me, like I always say, if a concealer is gonna crease, it's gonna crease pretty quickly on me. So I know. But I'm gonna do like a couple hours wear test, maybe 1 or 2 hours, just to see how it lasts. All right, so I'm gonna cream contour on camera just because I want to go in with powder. And of course, I'm using my Say bronzer in deep bronze. I mean, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of this because I use it so much to cream contour. But yeah, this concealer is sitting pretty nicely on my face. It's not looking matte at all. I don't know if it's because I'm wearing the Auric. Oops, I went up too far with this bronzer. Because I'm wearing the Auric and then the Tinted Moisturizer. But if you guys haven't tried this Tinted Moisturizer, just give it a try. The colors are funky. I purchased mine online, so maybe if you want to purchase it, you're better up. Oops, my armpit is not looking too... If you want to purchase it, maybe you can go in store, but I thought the cinnamon was a nice golden color. It's not. There's like a lot of peach in it. I can't describe the shade. It's a weird shade, but I make it work because the moisturizer is like so pretty. All right, so it's been about 5-6 minutes, right? About since I put it on. It looks so pretty under eye, guys. It looks so like vibrant and just soft and creamy. Doesn't look matte at all. I don't see like the matte part of it, even like my forehead. But it could be because of the dewiness of my skin. I'm telling you. This right here, this is really good. Oh, I wanted to also use the the Sex Foil liquid highlighter. I have it in the shade Nova. I wanted to use it on camera. So let me do it before I put the powder, because I was almost going to set my under eye before I do it. And of course, I didn't bring my mixing tray again. And I've been loving this. I've worn this so much. And I use it like all over my cheek. I don't use it only as like highlighter up here. I put it like here. Like right around this area. And then I go in with a brush and I just go like that. And I just blend it in. Oh, and the beautiful sheen it gives. It's so soft, so light. I have been loving this. And this was also, I spoke about it in my favorites. And I've only had this a little over a week. And when I did my favorites video and I talked about this, I only had it for like about maybe 2-3 days the most, but it was already a favorite. Look how pretty it is. It just gives that beautiful, natural, soft glow. I have been loving it. And you can build it up. I can even add more to this if I wanted to. All right, so let's go ahead and set this concealer. Let me double check, because I like to check again before I go in with powder to make sure there's no crease. Okay, there's no creasing. My under eyes look very nice and supple. Powder was good, concealer was good. Does he have, no, he doesn't have foundation. He needs to come up with foundation. Maybe that's the next thing coming. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set it with my Laura Mercier powder in Honey, which I have been using non-stop. It took the place of my Fenty, or at least for now. All right, let's hope this interact nice with the powder. Please do, because I like how this is looking. Oh, very nice. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do like a couple hour wear test today, but oh, let me look at my phone just to see the time that I'm finished applying the powder and everything. Isn't it sad you don't even know how to use your own phone? It's 1:11 p.m. So I'm gonna go and finish my makeup and I'm gonna come back with some more thoughts on this concealer. All right guys, I'm back with the rest of my makeup done, and this is what everything is looking like. No creasing under my eyes. And I add a little bit more of my Nova. As you can see, it's blingity bling. So it's good before powder and after powder, because I was like, I need a little bit more. So I put a little bit more after I put my powder. But I like this concealer. It's full coverage, but it doesn't look cakey at all. In my opinion, my under eyes look beautiful. Still look very soft. I don't see the matte-ness of the concealer, but I guess it's because of what I'm wearing it with, but I'm liking it so far. I love the packaging. It's cute. So I'm just gonna do like a couple hour wear test. It was like 111, right? I didn't bring my phone back with me. But so I'll see you guys back in a couple hours just to see if it started to crease or like how it's looking. But for now, I think it's super pretty and I love the way it looks. All right, I see you guys later. All right, I am back after 2 hours of wearing it. It's now, bear with me. It's 3:09 p.m. So I put this on like around that time. When I put the powder on was 111. I don't need much longer because when I try a new concealer, I'm looking for coverage. Most importantly though, I'm looking for whether it creased or not. It didn't. This looks spectacular. Look at this. And on my skin, at least, it doesn't look matte. It looks not even a satin matte. It just looks very, not luminous, not glowy, but what's the word? So maybe it is satin matte. It looks very satiny and just soft and creamy and so pretty. Look at that. It's nice. And I like this shade Dark 3. Love the red. This is so pretty, guys. My face is looking beat. The sun is going in and out. I don't want to turn up my ring light too much though, but yeah, look at my face with this concealer. Definitely full coverage, not cakey. I think this is what it is. Although it's full coverage, it looks skin-like. That's what it is. Look at like my forehead where, you know, and like my chin where the concealer is, because I'm wearing a very light moisturizer that doesn't have that much cover. So it's mostly the concealer. See? This is pretty. I would definitely advise you guys to pick this up. And if you haven't checked out this Bare Minerals moisturizer, check it out. Every time I wear this, I'm like, wow, how did I not know about this moisturizer? It's fantastic. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.